Hey vlog, hopefully you guys can hear me. I have my headphones connected to my phone, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. If not, I'll just redo the video. But I just wanted to document this moment. I've officially finished college. My last semester was this past summer, so even though I walked across the stage in May, I still had some summer classes to take, so I wasn't officially done. And I just checked my grades because they came out. I believe it was yesterday. They came out, and I just now checked them. And I was for sure I was gonna pass, but I did better than what I expected. But I got a B minus in both of my classes. I really thought I was gonna get a C, honestly. But I have my phone in selfie mode, but I was just scrolling through because I could see all the classes that I need to take, and basically I could see all the classes that I have to take under my major, and basically I've completed all the classes and everything's checked marked. Like, I'm officially done. And I just wanted to document this journey. Today is August 9th, 2025. I have completed college at Georgia State University. Y'all, I am a marketing major. Y'all, look, y'all. Everything is check marked. Everything is completed. I applied to graduate in May. Well, it was like months before May, so I can graduate in May. I've completed all of my classes, guys. Hopefully y'all can see this. But I've completed every requirement for my major. All the electives I need to take, my residency requirements, everything. And this shows the withdrawals, like classes that I withdrew from, which was corporate finance and algebra. I withdrew from, those classes were difficult. Like, I had to take it again. And then it shows also some classes that I did repeat to replace for 2 classes because basically I failed them. In my microeconomics class, I got a D, but because I'm a business major and there's requirements for some business classes, you have to have a minimum of a C minus to pass. So technically a D was failing. So it brought my GPA down, and I had to replace it. I had to take it again. And then I had to get a better grade, and I could replace that grade with a better grade. And then English, I failed. I don't remember all the details, but to make the long story short, I failed English because I had a bad professor, okay? She didn't accept late work at all, and then she had a lot of stuff due on different days. She had some stuff due on Wednesday, some stuff due on Saturday, some stuff due on Friday. There was just a lot of different due dates. But it was my fault. She also had a bad rating on Rate My Professor, so it was my fault. I just really was desperate to find a class to register for, and I just really wanted to get English over with because I growing up, I've always been good with in English classes. I've always liked it. And I've always done really good in the class. So it's if I remember correctly, I got an A in my first English class, but in my second one here, you see I got an F. So I had to do a repeat to place, and I had to take the class over again. And literally, that's a whole nother thing. But literally, in a way, this English class, in a way, you can say my professor is honestly the reason why I had lost my Hope Scholarship the first time. I got it back, thank God, in time, but literally for you could say for I'm trying to think. Has it been a whole year? I think I had went yeah, I think she's the reason why I had to go a whole school year like without my Hope Scholarship. And yeah, I don't, that's not really why I made this video, but since I'm showing that, I just did want to explain, like, yeah, that's literally what happened. So if you're in college now, or if you're interested in going to college, please be mindful. Sometimes it's not the class, sometimes it's the professor. Like, you can, and with different professors comes with different experiences, comes with different grades. Because you can have a class, you and another person could take the same class. Y'all can have different professors, and they can have different guidelines, different restrictions, or whatever. You know, because yes, there are things that professors have to abide by, but there are some things that professors can do on their own or whatever. So if I'm making sense. Like for example, my finance professor, he I I withdrew from the class the first time and I retook it again, and I took the same professor specifically because the main thing I liked about him was he had all the assignments due at the end of the semester. But if you take a finance class with another professor, they're going to have the homework assignments due every single week. So with finance, with the person I took him again because it put less stress, you know, and math is different for me. I need more time to understand. So it's like, you know, I didn't have to, in his class, I didn't have to worry about, oh my God, let's say, oh my God, I barely understand the concept. I need more time, but I have to do these homework. So let me just try and understand as best as I can and just try and hope I do it right. Like, no, his assignments were all due at the end of the semester. So literally, like, if you're stressed in his class, it's because of you. It's because you probably have waited till the last minute to do all the homework assignments. So literally for me, for the most part, I did my homework assignments, but honestly there was some that I there was some that I did not complete, and there was some that um I went over again, and there was some that I didn't do until it was near exam time so I can refresh my memory. But ultimately, all of them were due at the end of semester, like around final exams. So, but I say all that to say that a professor can make or there are sometimes a professor can make or break your grade. You can have a class and literally if you just had a different professor, the class would be easier for you. So sometimes it's not the class difficulty. Sometimes it's the professor that just can sometimes just make it difficult. So just be mindful of that. And rate my professor if you're new with college or whatever and you're watching this. What rate my professor will be your best friend. Always go on there while you're registering for classes. And um I don't know if y'all school does this, but Georgia State, they allow you to see what the professors are before the registration period opens for you. So you can even go on there ahead of time, decide what classes you want to take, look up what professor you want to take, plan ahead, and also go and rate my professor to see, oh, I want to take this class, but wait, before I think about even registering, let me see what the rating is. I'll rate my professor. Because that can help you. It can save you some heartache. You can avoid the mistake of what I did. I literally took a class that had of a professor that had a bad rate my professor, and I did not listen to them. I still took it. And I lost my Hope Scholarship. So yeah, just tread lightly on that. But also I will say at the same time, rate my professor can sometimes not be accurate because there has been a situation where I took this one class and the professor had an okay rating. It was an okay rating. It was like a 2.5 out of 5 or something like that. It was okay. But people were talking bad about the professor. And this class I had to take, there wasn't really many options of who else I could take. He was like the best bet. He was like the best professor, but he had an okay rating, so I was concerned, but I just knew I had to deal with it because I didn't really have many options to choose from. So I went with him, and he was like the sweetest older man. Like he was the sweetest professor, and if you needed help, he would tell you to email him if you needed help in class. Like if you had a question, he'll answer, and he would reply to my emails fast. The few times I emailed him, he replied fast. Like, so sometimes they cannot be accurate, but I will say most times I would say they are accurate. If a professor has a really good rating, trust that the professor is obviously really good. And sometimes when I've gotten professors that had really good ratings, they were great. They were great. So yeah, just be mindful of that. But I just wanted to show y'all, like, I really completed college. Like, I really completed college. It's really over. It's really over. It's really over. I don't know how I feel. Like, it's bittersweet for sure. But it's just like, wow, it's really over. And like, now I can officially, like, I guess try and take in the moment, because like, again, like, I technically walked across the stage in May, but I didn't really, I was excited and everything, like, oh, cool. But I couldn't really, I was happy and stuff, but I had in the back of my mind, I still have a few summer classes to take and the exit exam, and I was going to be done. So I couldn't fully rest. I couldn't fully relax and be like, oh, I'm done, because I have summer classes to take. And so now summer is over and I have my grades back and I passed. I'm just like, it's really over. And I don't know when, but I know my degree is going to be mailed sometime soon. It's probably going to be mailed or emailed. I don't know. But it's really over, guys. It's really over. But if there's any companies that are watching my YouTube video right now, and you're looking for someone that's interested in a marketing internship, I am officially a college graduate with a marketing degree, and I am seeking marketing jobs. I'm also seeking an internship as well, but if I can, because I do want to gain some extra experience, but I'm seeking marketing internships and marketing jobs. I am interested in working in the tech space. I'm interested in working in the social media entertainment space, the media entertainment space. I'm interested in the sports marketing space. I know marketing is in everything, but those are some of my main interests of where I would like to use what I've learned in school, and just like get some more experience working with whatever company sees this, if they come across this video. But I am definitely open to opportunities. Please comment. Please comment. I guess I would say that's the best bet. Please comment. I am really interested in like working with companies, like doing an internship, doing a marketing job, because I really want to have the opportunity and experience to work for a company, to work somewhere, and I want to specifically add this. I'm interested in if you have internships for me, I'm interested in paid internships. I'm unfortunately not interested in unpaid. I have to be paid. But yes, if there's any companies watching, please hit me up. I am interested. But if anyone has gotten this far to this video, thank you for watching. I just wanted to show this, just to show my journey, to document this for myself and whoever else who may be interested in graduating or going to Georgia State or whatever. Like, if you have any questions about Georgia State, just comment below. I can answer it. But I just wanted to document this for me to look back on, and also just to show my journey that, like, if you think college is difficult, it's hard. It is hard. college is difficult, college is hard. But you just gotta keep believing, don't give up, and sometimes you may need to even pray. There are times where I've prayed because I really needed help with school. Like, I really needed help, and like, I will say, like, praying has definitely helped me to get through. But this is also just to show, like, don't give up. If you're really interested in college, go for it. Don't give up on it. And you can, this is corny, but it's true. Like, if you really want to do it, if you really want to accomplish it, you will. You will accomplish it. You will accomplish it. Like, you will accomplish school. You just gotta study, stay consistent in your studying, and just, like, put in the effort and everything. So, anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.